Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Zoe Alex, welcome. So basically in this wonderful reading, this is going to be for a tarot card reading for a Scorpio, for a water sign, for a zodiac sign, and it's going to be for July 30th to August 1st of 2025. So basically in this wonderful reading, I just want to tell you all that this is a very grateful of how it is in this way. I know that it's going to be very intense of how it's going to be in that way, but we have to be casual of how things be in that way. We have to, play by the rules. That's how it goes. But then you have to understand that there are things we must learn first in order to do that. Because you have your own priority, you have your own way about having your own state of mind, because that's how it goes and that's how it kind of occurs, right? So you have to understand that the way how this is, we have to have our own sympathy of knowing what it is, because this is the way it goes. We have to understand about how it goes in that way, and we have to understand about what's going on in that way, right? That's why when things have to be intense, this is how it is. And when things are really intense, you have to know exactly how it is, whether you like it or not, whether you like to have sincere or how you're doing it. But you know what? Usually you have to understand about how your own recommends of how you're feeling, how the way it goes, but then you're posing of how you're feeling in that way. You have to go with the flow. So in this oracle card, it says patience. Accept that everything happens in divine order. You know, patience is the wonderful, representation of how it goes, where being patient what's going on in that way. If you're being patient about what's the universe is saying, that's how it goes. But then you have to recommend, right? When you have patience, you know what it is in that way, and you have to do exactly how it is. You have to go with the flow. When you use patience, you have to use exactly how it is in that way, and you have to go with the flow. That's how it goes. When you're using patience, you know what it is in that way, and you have to do it exactly how it is. You're trying to be responsible of how you're feeling in that way. When you have patience, you have to, take a deep breath, pay attention, meditate of how you're doing in that way. That's how it goes, right? So when you use patience, that's how it goes in that way, right? So let's see what's going on. So let's see. Let's see what's happening. So let's see what's going to be happening for Scorpio for July 30th to August 1st of 2025. Let's see what's going on. So let's see what's happening. So let's see. So this is the way of how it goes. This is how it's going to represent. Basically, of how it is. Yeah, the Ace wants that right there is basically achievement. Maybe there are things that you must do first. Beginnings. That's how it goes. That's how it seems to be. Basically, in that way, you have to have your own standpoint of knowing what to do, because that's how it goes in that way. So you know what it is in that way. You have to, do exactly how it is in that way. You have to go, have your own physical mindset of how you're feeling. So the way how this is, how everything is in that divine order, you have to pay attention on how it goes. That's how it seems to be. So you can be dealing with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in that way. That's how it goes. The Queen Wands reverse, there's no charisma. Four Wands reverse, there's no celebration. King Wands is upright. It does represent basically passion or how it goes in that way. So it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in that way. The Seven Wands reverse, there's no deceit or silence. And the Two Wands is upright because you're planning on something. That's how it goes. But then, in theoretical speaking, about what's going on, this is how it's going to be in that way, because you think that, everything seems to be fine, alright, this is how it goes, but then it's like, how would it be that way in that theological explanation of how you're feeling? So let's go from the Seven Wands all the way to the Ace of Wands here. Five Pentacles reversed, for the Eight Cups is upright, for the Eight of Swords reversed, for the Fool is upright, for the Moon is upright. Yeah, so there's misrotations here. and the Fool is upright because there's change coming up. That's how it goes. The Eight of Cups is upright. It does represent Scorpio, as another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. And you could be having your own, basically your own entertainment in that way, and in that specifically order. That's how it goes. And when things to be in that perspective, you think, all right, this seems to be all right. This is how it goes. But this is how it seems to be, right? You have to go with the flow. When you pay attention to it, that's how it goes in that way. This is like a rebound. But the way how this is, you have to know exactly how it is, because you have to know exactly how it is in that way. You have to go from above and beyond of this situation of how it goes. What's between this Queen Wands all the way to this King Wands here? Page of Cups reverse, there's no loyalty. Three of Swords reverse, there's no anxiety. Nine of Pentacles upright there. Nine Pentacles reverse, you're not feeling uncomfortable. Three Wands reverse, you're not having communication. Two Wands reverse, there's no, you're not planning on something. The six Swords upright because you want movement. That's how it goes. When you have movement, you know how it is in that way, because this is how it goes in its theoretical speaking of how it goes. What's between the Two Wands and the Three Wands here? The Page of Pentacles reverse, followed by the Ace of Cups reverse, followed by the Queen of Swords reverse, followed by the Stars upright. Yeah, because you're gonna have that wish upon something in that way. It's like, alright, I know what to do. Alright, I'm gonna go with the flow. That's how it seems to be in that way. It's like everything seems to be okay, but then everything needs to be all right in that way. It's like, okay, I know what to do. I'm going to use my patience. I know what to do, because this is how it goes. What's between these two wands here? The King of Pentacles is alright, yeah, because you want to have prosperity, because you want to move ahead, not move along, but you know what I mean, right? Because this is how it goes. It's like, this is where you have your own future reference of knowing what to do, and you think, alright, this seems to be fine, alright, I know what to do, but this is how it goes in that way. So let's see what's in the middle of this situation. The Devil is upright. It does represent decisions. You're making decisions because that's all you can do at that exact moment. It's like, alright, I know what to do, but then this is all theoretical way about knowing what to do. So let's see. What's happening. So I'm going to go from the middle to the left side. So we have the Three of Cups reversed, followed the Two of Cups reversed, followed the Ace of Cups reversed, followed by the King of Wands reversed. So, this is how it goes in that way. What's between this Ace of Cups and this Two of Wands here? The Queen of Wands reversed, followed by the Knight of Wands reversed, followed by the Page of Wands reversed, followed by the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, so there's no burdens here. There's nothing about it. Okay, what's going on for the right side, please? The Knight of Wands reversed, followed by the Eight of Wands reversed, followed by the Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, so there is basically, there's no resilience here in that way. I don't know why, but then this is how it is in that way. So let's see what's going on in this middle situation. The King of Pentacles reversed, right? The Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, oh boy, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, oh boy, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Alright, so let's see what's happening through all these reverse cards. I don't know. What's happening with this Seven of Pentacles here? The Queen of Cups reversed, but the Knight of Cups reversed. So there's no romance, there's no empathy. Let's see here. What's going on? Tell me something what's opposite with this Knight of Cups here. The Devil reverse, there's no violence. The Temperance reverse, there's no healing. The Death reverse, there's no endings. The Hangman reverse, there's no restrictions. The Strength card reverse, you're being scared. Alright, what's in the middle? The the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're having bad luck. The Hurry reverse, there's no solitude. The Justice reverse, you're not telling the truth. But Charity reverse, there's no progress. Okay. What's going on here? Let's see. Anything in this middle situation here? The Five of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Four of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Three of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Two of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the King of Swords reversed, so there's no knowledge. The Queen of Swords reversed, followed by the Knight of Swords reversed, so there's no drama here. One more. The Two of Swords reversed, so you already know which path you're going to take. The Six of Wands reversed, the Magician reversed, the Fool reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, the Four of Wands reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, oh boy, the Three of Wands reversed. There's no communication whatsoever. Okay, what's the universe is going to say to me in this situation? So let's go from the middle. So the Page of Cups reversed, there's no loyalty. Five of Cups are there's grief. And the Page of Swords reversed, there's no education. So what's going on with this grief card? So let's see. The Eight of Pentacles here, there's no perfection. Justice upright, you're telling the truth. What's happening with this Eight of Pentacles here? The Seven of Pentacles upright, yeah, because you're focusing on your vision. You're focusing about your career. Alright? What's happening between this Page of Cups here? The Ace of Swords upright, there's an understanding here. The Temperance reverse, there's no healing. The Hangman reverse, there's no stillness. Ten of Cups reverse, there's no completion. Eight of Swords upright, there's anxiety. Alright, so basically you're feeling sad, you're whimpering. Alright, what's happening with this Page of Swords here? Eight of Wands upright, there's speed. Nine of Swords is upright because there's trauma. Yeah, because you're feeling like you don't want to do it. You don't want to quit. You don't want to keep badgering on that, whatever it is, because this is how it goes. So you have to believe in order to do it. So if you're using your own patience, if you're using about your own biological estimation, you pay attention to it, So you have to know exactly how it is. You're trying to do the right thing, but that's how it goes in that way. You have to go exactly how it is in that way, because you have to, theoretical estimation of how it seems to be in that way, right? That's how it goes. But this is how it seems to be. I know that this is just a reading for you, but you have to pay attention on how it goes. So this is how it seems to be. But before I let you go, try to pay attention on how it goes in that way, and this is how it seems to be. So this is how it seems to be. But thank you so much, and enjoy, and I'll see you next time, and enjoy it, and this is how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you, and bye.